We have a new destination this morning. We're going to Mount Zion National Park, and there are towns that we can pass by, quaint towns, like for example this one. This town is called Orderville. Okay, so a quaint little town on our way to Mount Zion National Park. Okay, this mountain is called Checkerboard Mesa. Checkerboard Mountain was named by Preston P. Patrol, the third superintendent of Zion, standing at 6,670 feet. It was named for its horizontal cross-bedding or checkerboard appearance caused by the horizontal cross-bedding of ancient sand dunes and vertical cracking due to expansion and contradiction of the sandstorms during winter. Let me show to you a close-up of how this vertical and horizontal lines wrapping around this mountain right here. Looks like a fish net or a mesh. So that's one mountain called Checkered Mesa due to its horizontal and vertical lines. Okay. So actually this one right here are hiking trails, but we're not hiking today. I wouldn't even dare to do that. Just passing through. Look, this is how it looks like closer. There's another one right here. Mount Zion is one of the most visited park here in Utah. The most famous attractions here are actually the trails. And one. Just like the Mesa checker.
Something.
Okay. Let's see. High this mountain is. That's the top. Going down to the bottom. Okay, right here. So let's try to look at in another angle. So this is surrounded by different shapes and different the jagged surfaces of these mountains right here. So different shapes, different surfaces, and the magnificence of these mountains are being exhibited by a lot of them. They're just like one beside each other. So beautiful mountains are really nice to look at with the vertical and horizontal lines embracing the mountains right here. This one has a different surface in the sense that there are vertical and horizontal lines that surround this mountain. But if I look at the right side of this one too has a different surface. It's just like a stone juxtaposed or placed one after the other. Okay. See? So this is part of the scenic byway as we enter, as we pass the gates of Mount Zion. Luckily, we're not allowed beyond. There's only like a shorter route that we can take our video or pictures, because only shuttle buses are allowed in some parts, the longest part of the scenic byway. For us, private cars are not allowed anymore in the longer part of the scenic byway. You know what differs Mount Zion to Bryce Canyon? Because Bryce Canyon, you can only look at the beautiful or different landscape from afar, but right here you are in it. You're just beside these mountains, beautiful landscapes right here. And in fact, we're passing through, beside me is a mountain with this kind of surface. So there's a lot of parked cars, maybe because private cars are not allowed in a longer part of the scenic byway. So people are just content to go down and take either videos or pictures of Mount Zion. So we're inside Mount Zion actually. One nice formation, rock formations in there. Looks like there's a cave on top. One beside me is a nice canyon. It's a nice rock formation. See. You cannot slow down because there's a lot of traffic. So we just have to be content with letting our cameras or our GoPros. We are in the thick of the canyon. We are inside the canyon itself. We're not looking from afar. We're on it. We're inside. Look at these stones right beside me. Look at this. And right in front of us is another mountain. It's just a wonder how this Mount Zion started, because they're constructing roads that's in between these mountains and canyons right here, so people can really appreciate the beauty of nature. You have to be in it. These jagged mountains along the way makes the travel so interesting. Are we nearing the tunnel? Are we nearing the tunnel? 10 more miles. There's a spot here that's very interesting, because we're going inside the tunnel. The tunnel is being carved inside a mountain. So if we go inside the tunnel, I might not be getting what's inside it because it will be dark. But let's see. Let's see what we can do. Oh, there's a tunnel now. I think this is the tunnel now. Yeah. Where's the light? This one right here? I don't see any tunnel. There's the tunnel. We're going in. I don't see the light. Oh, this is just a shorter tunnel. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, we're inside the tunnel now. But because it's just a shorter one, so it's not really that dark. We're just following the traffic. Inside it. See the beautiful landscape that dramatically changes from mile to mile. That high mountain over there is also beautiful. Scenic view. We don't have to. Okay, yeah. I can just put the music in this one. This one has a jagged mountain, and it's a different surface, different from the others. You see how the variety of the surfaces of each mountain. They're different, really different. This mountain beside me has this kind of jagged surface. Wow. There's a lot of cars parking because this is a nice vista right here. A nice view right here. Can I give a park? Tunnel ahead, watch for stopped vehicles. Why are they stopping? Oh, there's another tunnel we're about to get into.
fell a lot of meters.
Okay. See, I was right when I said that this part, the Mount Zion National Park, is one of the most visited park in the US. Because it's a very interesting scenic byway, because you are inside the canyon. You're not outside looking in like the Bryce Canyon that you can just look out at the different spaces, the different lookouts or viewpoints. But in here, you are inside the canyon. Oh, there's the tunnel. Oh, there's a lot of cars lining. Okay. It's the canyon. Okay. I'm on it. That's one. Nice. Okay. So there's a long line now getting into the tunnel. Where's the light in here? I don't see it. I'm just getting a close-up of this mountain right here. There's a lot of people. Yeah. Yeah, let me. Can you get see? A lot of people hiking. These are hikers. A lot of them are starting their hike right now. See these people right there? Those are hikers. They are starting to either descend or ascend to wherever they're hiking. The hiking trails right here are being designated as easy, difficult, and there's the challenging. One of the most challenging trail is the Angel Landing Trail, because you have cliffs left and right and you are only holding the chain in order for you to reach the top. And you can see there's already like about 10 people who died because they fell from these trails. Not being careful, not following instructions and briefings of scout rangers. Okay, so here are people starting to do the hike trails. Starting to move. Let's see. No stops in tunnel. So once you get inside the tunnel, there's no stopping in. I don't see the tunnel yet. Okay. See those people right there? Do not pass. Those are the hiking trails that the people are starting to ascend. Okay, we're getting inside the tunnel now. Oh, there you go. You can see it. You can see it now. It's working. The light's working. This is how long the tunnel is, and this is a tunnel that's being carved inside the mountain. Can you imagine that? A tunnel being carved inside a mountain. So beside left and right, and on top is actually a mountain. I think this is a long. How many miles long do you think this is? I didn't read it when we started the getting in of this tunnel. I didn't read it as to how many miles it will last us. About 3 miles. Okay. So on the right side there are like ventilation holes that you can see, and just to prove the point that this is actually inside the mountain. This tunnel is inside the mountain. So, okay. See those 2 windows over there? Okay, that's the one. That's an example of like windows for ventilation, I think. That's the purpose. Okay, we're still inside the mountain, the tunnel inside the mountain. This is one of the most interesting experience that you can get. Oops, why is it stopping? Oh, it's because of this. Oh, that's one window right there. That's way too big for you to look at what's outside. And one of the vehicles did not follow instructions of not stopping. The driver was just mesmerized of the beauty of the outside world. Here it is. Here's the sample of one of the windows. That's a bigger window where you can see what's outside, or where you can see mountains and mountains. Okay, we're nearing the end of this tunnel. Okay. Let's see what we can see. That's how beautiful it is. That's the beauty of the outside of this tunnel. Yeah, it's so beautiful. See how high these mountains are? Okay. Beautiful experience. Is different from the Bryce Canyon experience. So let's see where we can stop, so I can show to you that there's a river running through this canyon. Mount Zion. See if we can park and stroll along the riverbank. This is how beautiful it is. If a drone is flown, then you can see that the roads that we are passing through is a zigzag road going down. We're ascending. Okay, let me show you some of the parts where the road ascends. Can you see it? We are descending. We are going down. Said we're inside the canyon. Okay, this is a loop, and there are people stopping. I don't know if we can stop. Can we stop?
Yeah.
Can we stop?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where can we stop?
Yeah.
Okay, is this one safe? Is this one safe?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to go down. Is this a scenic outlook?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there you go. I'm just taking a video of this beautiful mountains, the scenic outlook.